Time for your first alert forecast. David's joined me at the desk. You know, we got a little taste of spring in there, but now it's like it just doesn't quite want to stay. You know, you're getting out the jackets. I'm hoping we don't have to worry about another frost.
Yeah, well, it seems after the past couple of days where we've seen those 50s as highs, even low 60s in some areas, which doesn't really feel that warm this time of the year compared to the 70s and 80s. That, yeah, feels like winter set back in, but the good news, it's not going to happen.
Okay,
at least
good.
anytime soon. We have 70s back in the forecast, warm nights ahead, and a few slight chances of rain showers in this forecast. Let's first take a look outside at the Doppler radar. All is quiet across most of mid-Michigan, but off to the west, it may show a different story. You may be wondering, well, I see green on the radar. That must mean there's a lot of rain shower activity on the way. Let's go ahead and take a look out to our west. We'll move the map for you as you take a look north of Chicago off of Lake Michigan, closer to Milwaukee at this hour. All is quiet, at least when we talk about precipitation that's moving our way. In fact, it's breaking up. That's good news, but I'm not going to rule out a scattered rain shower or two, as there is a little bit more rain shower activity. As we zoom out, you see more in Wisconsin. So as you transition to the morning hours, you may not need to have the umbrella, but keep in mind there could be a light rain shower out there as you plan your day. How about the almanac for the daytime today? Switching gears, 54 degrees in the capital city, Jackson. Still pretty close, 56 degrees. Low temperatures into the 20s, but they were not record low temperatures. They were both set in 1996, both record temperatures, that is, and they were actually a couple degrees lower than what you see on the screen, so may not have been the coldest here on record, but still chilly enough, and I don't believe we'll be seeing those 20s anytime soon. Precipitation, none today, and you see on the bottom of the screen about half an inch of rain in Lansing over the weekend, and then Jackson saw about a quarter of an inch. That's what we have for the month. Now, high temperatures today across the area, mostly middle and upper 50s. Current temperatures right now hanging out in the 40s, and will actually be rising throughout the rest of the overnight hours after midnight as cloud cover sets in and get a little bit of southerly flow due to a high pressure system that gave us a lot of sun throughout the daytime today. We may be in the 40s, but look out to the west in Madison, Wisconsin, coming in right now at 61 degrees. Nice and warm out to our west, even in the Quad Cities coming in at 63 at this hour. The yellows signifying warmer temperatures to come, and we'll be back into the 60s and 70s over the next 7 days. Let's take a look at the region, and you see a lot of that rain shower activity starting to break up. It's along a weak boundary that will eventually press through, but high pressure will win out. A lot of dry air sitting in the mid-level. So for us, looks like no precipitation or very little, if at all. It kind of depends on if this precipitation overrides that dry air, which, as you can see, it most certainly is not at this hour. But as we take a look at the next 48 hours, things may change. This model by 7 a.m. shows a scattered rain shower. That's a possibility, but most should be done if we see any at all. Warm front will eventually lift through the area Tuesday into Wednesday, giving us another slight chance of a rain shower or two. Shouldn't really amount to much. We could even hear a rumble of thunder. A lot of that warmth means instability in the atmosphere, and if we get some more sun, that will add to more cumulus clouds in the atmosphere, and in fact could see a thunderstorm as well. The cold front itself won't actually cool us down, bringing in a shift of the winds and a little bit more cloud cover. At least you get a chance to enjoy the 70s for just a couple of more days. Take a look at your forecast for tonight. 40 degrees, so not as cold as what we saw this morning. Take a look at your 1-800-HANSON weather kid. Kendra, she's liking these 60s for tomorrow, and you'll like the 60s and 70s over the next 7 days. We take a look 7 days out. Don't have to worry about the 20s. Don't have to worry about the 50s on the high side. We'll be nice and mild for this time of the year. We should be seeing temperatures in the upper 60s, rather, closer to 70. So at least you can keep your calendar saying spring from now on.
Yeah, that looks like what it should be. I liked the way that looked. The 70s, maybe a little rain. It's
we're
okay.
working on it.
All right, thanks, David.